2020, the whole world was placed on lockdown due to COVID-19. While in quarantine, there was little to no human contact in order to prevent the spread of the virus. Now, many people may have lost their minds while in quarantine because, as I said, there's little to no human contact and there was really nothing to do besides watch TV all day, and that can get boring really quick. Now, my younger brother and I started our candle company during the same year because we thought that maybe candles could help people relax and relieve them of some stress that they may have been feeling during the time. And you know, who doesn't like their house to smell good? Have you ever thought of making a candle? I'll teach you how to make a candle. Today, I'll teach you how to make a candle, the benefits of making a candle, and the cost effectiveness of making a candle. You're going to need a popsicle stick or a pencil, mitts, thermometer, a pot, some wax, pouring container, candle container or heat resistant container, essential oil or fragrance, some wicks, scissors or a wick cutter, and a spoon. In order to begin, you're going to set your stove iron to about 200 or 250 degrees in order for you to pour your wax in and melt it. In order to make the process go faster, you take your spoon, wooden spoon, spatula, whatever you have on hand, and stir the wax around just like so. After your wax is done melting, what you're going to do is turn off your stove bar and begin to let it cool down. After you do that, you're going to stick your handy thermometer inside and wait for it to hit 185 degrees. While we wait for our temperature to reach 185 degrees, we can begin putting our wick inside of our candle container. So what you're going to do, take your wick and your wick sticker. The wick sticker will come with the package of the wick, and place the first sticky side of the wick sticker on the bottom of the wick as best as you can. It's okay, it's not perfect, we're not perfectionists here. And you peel the other side off. After you do that, you place the wick inside of the container as best as you can, just like that. Now, as you can see, the degrees is about 185 degrees, and now we can begin mixing our essential oils. Now, usually from a business perspective, when you mix the oils, you want to measure how much you're using on a scale. Same thing with the wax. But since this is a demo, I'm just going to pour it in and see what we come up with. What you're going to do now is take your stirring device, whether that's a spoon, spatula, whatever you have on hand, and you're going to start stirring the mix of the wax and the essential oil. And you may begin to smell what the end result of the candle will smell like. Now you're going to stir for 2 minutes, and then after the 2 minutes is up, we're going to continue to our next step. Now the next step would be to place your thermometer back into the pot until it reaches 135 degrees, but I already did that step, so I'm going to continue and talk about the benefits of a candle while I'm doing so. So you're going to use your gloves in order to pour your wax into your containers. Now the benefits of making and using a candle is that by making a candle, obviously you don't have to go to Bath and Body Works and spend $1,000 just for one candle. And by using a candle, the aroma of the candle is anxiety reducing, stress reducing. And also, if you use soy wax, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, there are no carcinogens and no toxins in the wax. So it's less likely to cause any allergies that somebody may have. And it's less polluting in the air into the rest of the house. Lastly, you're going to pour your mix into your container, just like this. Fill it to almost the top and then stop. Once you do that, place your popsicle stick on top and trim the wick. Here's the end result of our candle. Now all the materials that you saw me use in the video, I got them from a website called Candle Science for $60, but you can get a candle making starter kit on Amazon for $18.99, especially if you're just beginning and trying to learn the ropes. Now I thank you all today for joining me and learning how to make a candle, the benefits of candle making, and the cost effectiveness of candle making. I challenge you to make your own candle and be bold, be bright, and be light.